Hi, this is vocabulary for the fourth episode of Season 1, Netflix Explained, and the topic is K-pop. Iconic moments in music. A time that people remember that is important for music. Television debut. Television debut. The first time someone appears on television. You make your television debut. Skirted past censorship. To escape or avoid. To escape or avoid government control. To go out on top. To go out on top is to quit when you are the most popular. Pummel. Pummel is to beat or attack. Bolster means to support. So you can have a bolster pillow on a sofa where you can put your elbow down and it helps support you. Bolster the arts is to support music and art. And in the video they spoke about how the Korean government was financially supporting the arts in Korea with 1% of the budget, which is actually quite a bit of money. Squeaky clean. Squeaky clean is super clean and morally correct. They use this word saying that the members of these groups, these idol groups, their image needs to appear perfect. They can't have any scandals, drugs, and sex, and all of these things. No. Acronym. An acronym is an abbreviation made from the first letter of several words. So you take different words, you take the first letters, you put them together and make a new word. Most of the idol groups in Korea are named in this way. Vague. Vague is unclear. Inscrutable. Inscrutable, you're not able to understand or figure out something. Pinpoint is not only to locate, but to locate exactly, precisely, like with GPS. Google Earth, to know exactly where something is. Bubblegum. Bubblegum is a thing considered to be simplistic or adolescent, like teenager, in taste or style. Rockers hate bubblegum pop. It's interesting how, in the video they talk about K-pop, and in a lot of ways it makes me think of the United States, because the United States takes so many immigrants and absorbs ideas from all over the world, and I think that's always been one of the strengths of the United States. And K-pop seems to be similar in that way, in that in the video they were talking about how K-pop doesn't really care where it comes from. They get musical elements from many different genres, even bubblegum pop. They will take whatever works. They don't restrict themselves to just one form. Genre. Genre is a category of artistic composition, as in music or literature, characterized by similarities in form, style, or subject matter. And I was just speaking about that, how like bubblegum pop is one genre, and K-pop, will take from hip-hop, they'll take from bubblegum pop, they'll take from many different genres and combine them together. Merely. Merely is only or just. Long-standing, something that has been going on. Something that has been going on or happening for a long time. Overlook. When you overlook something, you ignore it, you disregard it, you fail to see. Averse to. They use this word talking about the American market and how it's generally averse to other styles and countries. It was very hard for Ricky Martin and Jennifer Lopez in the beginning to break into the mainstream market. Once they did, it was a different story, and then they opened the doors for a lot of artists afterwards. But getting in through the door in the beginning has been traditionally hard. The U.S. market is averse to different languages and different things, which is remarkable when you think about it, because this is a country that has absorbed so many influences. But when something is new in the beginning, the U.S. is often actually averse to it. Smash every U.S. record. In this case, the Beatles used to be, or different groups used to sell so many records, right? And then these K-pop groups come, and they're selling much more than that. So they have smashed every U.S. record. So this means to do much better than anybody did before. Selling music in the USA. Subversive. Subversive is secretly trying to ruin or destroy a government, political system. It's when you're against who's in power. And in Korea, at least, K-pop was considered subversive in the beginning, against the authoritarian government, the dictator that they used to have a long time ago. Finally, we're going to finish up here with going outside of the formula. K-pop groups very much followed a standard formula to become successful, and now they've gotten famous enough, important enough, and powerful enough that now they're starting to go outside of the formula, which is to do things in a different, more individual or unique way. I hope you found this vocabulary helpful, and I hope when you listen to the video about K-pop, which is Season 1, Episode 4 in Netflix Explained, that this can help you a little bit.